Hello students, welcome to the third and last session of this MCQ. So in this session we'll discuss bit extended version of MCQs. So we have numerous questions in sequence and series. In that I have chosen a few questions which is very interesting and which is appeared frequently, as you observe. Now we will discuss in this bit different concept. One such concept I want to discuss at present is the first question, which is almost similar to the previous version. We'll discuss what will happen now if such question appeared. What is your opinion about this question? If the numbers A, B, C, D, E, if the numbers A, B, C, D, E form an AP, then value of A minus 4B plus 6C minus 4D plus E is, first option is 1, second option is minus 1, third option is 0, minus 3. They told me that these things are in AP. How we will manage with the A minus 4B plus 6C minus 4D plus E? How you will manage? So it's one of the JEE main question paper question, and appeared, I guess it is in somewhat another 2 more entrance examination. Maybe one is NDA. Okay, maybe one is NDA. No, sorry, it's not in NDA. It is in Kerala PET as well as Maharashtra CET. Yeah, sorry, okay, it's not in NDA. So how to tackle this question if they are in AP? So one thing we know about AP is common difference is same. So they only given. So I can say E minus D is equals to D minus C is equals to C minus B is equals to B minus A is equals to K, and it is same for all. E minus D, D minus C, C minus B, B minus A. Now how to tackle this thing? It's very important, very interesting. So we will do this thing. A minus 4B plus 6C minus 4D plus E can be written as, I will express A as E minus D. What I will do here is, I will express this whole expression in this style. You just, okay, I'll make rearrangement. E minus D minus 3 times of D minus C plus 3 times of C minus B minus B minus A. You just check. When you simplify, E minus D minus 3D plus 3C plus 3C minus 3B, okay, minus B plus A. So I guess minus D minus 3D is minus 4D, yeah. 3C plus 3C, yeah. 6C minus 3B minus B minus 4B, yeah. E plus A, E plus A, yeah, we got as it is. But we know that E minus D, C minus A is some constant. So I can say K minus 3K plus 3K, yeah, C minus B is also K, minus K. So K minus 3K plus 3K, it will gives me a answer 0. With this I can say option C will be the right answer. Look at the approach. Though I have solved less number of questions, but it is equivalent to 100 questions, because almost all questions, I can solve 100 questions for namesake. Understood? But look at the weightage. If you have this idea, if you maintain this kind of things, you can easily end up with solutions. Okay. So what I have done, I know that they are in AP, so I took the common difference C minus D, D minus C, C minus B, B minus A as a constant. Then I have considered this expression and I have rearranged as E minus D, 3 times of D minus C, 3 times of C minus B, because I know that anyhow they are constant, they are same. So K minus 3K plus 3K plus K, cancel, I got 0. So option B will be the right answer. Now we'll proceed to the next question. So in the next question they have told, if A is greater than 0, B is greater than 0, C is greater than 0, then A plus B, B plus C, C plus A is greater than is greater than. One similar question we have discussed. ABC, 6ABC, 7ABC, 8ABC. If A is greater than 0, B is greater than 0, C is greater than 0, then how you will approach this problem? A plus B, B plus C, C plus A is greater than. We have solved in the previous video almost same criteria. There is something different given. So what is new thing given in this question is all three ABC, means all three numbers are positive. They have considered positive numbers. How to tackle this thing? Which option you will vote? Whether it's ABC, 6, 7, 8. By looking this, you can guess what is the answer. So I know that if you take A and B, if you take their arithmetic mean, it is always greater than root AB. I will avoid greater than or equal to. It may be greater than or equal to. If you take B and C, their arithmetic mean is always greater than their geometric mean, right? If you take C and A, their arithmetic mean is always greater than geometric mean. Now if you cross multiply, you will get A plus B greater than 2AB. Then B plus C greater than 2BC. C plus A greater than 2CA, right? Now you multiply left hand side with left hand side, right hand side with right hand side. You will get A plus B, B plus C, C plus A greater than 2 cube is 8. It is root of, we all know that root A into root B is root AB, but you have here 3 roots. I can say B into B, B square, A into A square, C into C, C square. And here it is under square root. I can say A plus B, B plus C, C plus A greater than 8ABC, means it is greater than 8ABC, means option D will be the right answer. So 8ABC, option D will be the right answer for this question. So if A is more than 0, B is more than 0, C is more than 0, I can say A plus B, B plus C, C plus A is greater than 8 times of A plus A, B, C. So this will be the option, that is option D will be the right answer. So we learnt in theory class just how to what is inequality, that is arithmetic mean, geometric mean, but we never studied like where to apply, how to apply. Look at the application of arithmetic mean and greater than geometric mean. So this is, there are many questions you will get in future where you will study arithmetic mean is always greater than or equal to geometric mean. I gave you one homework, just in which cases arithmetic mean is equal to geometric means. You can say that if you take two numbers 0 and 0, if you take 0 plus 0 by 2 is 0, 0 into 0 is 0, root 0 is 0. In this case, arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean. That's the reason they have mentioned like arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. If 0 will never consider, it will like arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean. Just you think, is there any different number so that I can say arithmetic mean is equal to geometric mean other than 0? You just think, you just take care. Okay. Now we'll proceed to the next question. So look at the application of sequence series inequality. The arithmetic mean is greater than geometric mean. Now we will discuss this question. Value of 2 power 1 by 4, 4 power 1 by 8, 8 power 1 by 16 up to infinity is. Options are 3, 4, 2, 16. What they have told here is, what is the value of 2 to the power 1 by 4, 4 power 1 by 8, 8 power 1 by 16. So what we have done in previous problem is, they have given 3 power 1 by 3, 3 power 1 by 9, like this. Everywhere 3 is constant. But here, this is the problem where we got all bases are different, 2, 4, 8. Now normal question comes, how to identify the solution, how to manage with the solution. So what we will do in this case is, what if we will think in two categories. What if we consider the base as 1, means what if I convert 4 as a in terms of 2, 8 as a in terms of, we'll see it with. So what we'll do here is 2 power 1 by 4, 4 power 1 by 8, 8 power 1 by 16, so on, so on, so on, can be written as 2 power 1 by 4, 2 square is 4, I'll keep this as it is. Then 2 cube, I will keep as it is. I can write this as a 2 power 1 by 4, 2 power 2 by 8, 2 power 3 by 16, because we all know a power m whole power n is a power mn, 3 into 1 by 16, like this. Now if I consider this as 1 by 4, 2 by 8 as again 1 by 4, plus 3 by 6, because a power m into a power n is a power m plus n, right, up to infinity. Therefore, but if I take this as a s, which is 1 by 4, 2 by, because it is 2 by 8, 2 by 8 means 1 by 4 again, and then 3 by 16. Look at that, there is no connection. So 1 by 4, 1 by 4, the ratio is 1. 3 by 16, 1 by 4, again the ratio will different. So it will never consider under this category. So it is better I will destroy this method. So what I will do here is, I will change my method. Instead of expressing in terms of 2, 2, 2, I will write in this way. So what I will do here is, I will write this thing as 2 power 1 by 4, 4 power 1 by 8, 8 power 1 by 16, up to infinity. Yeah. Now I'll write let s equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16. Yeah. Now I'll write s by 2. So s by 2 means it is 1 by 8, because just I will divide by 2, or you can say you will multiply by 1 by 2. So 1 by 16, 1 by 32. Okay. Now you do 1 minus 2. If you take this as a 1, this as a 2, right? So I will do 1 minus 2. When you do 1 minus 2, it looks like s minus s by 2. Now what logic I will apply here is, if you do this thing as 1 by 4, 1 by 8, okay, so it is nothing but, when you do 1 by 2, nothing but 1 by 4, so 1 by 8, 1 by 16, so 1 by 16, 1 by 8, so it is nothing but 1 by 32. So it is nothing but 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16, so on, so on. Then s is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So I'll write this as a, instead of this, I'll write this thing as 2 power 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16 plus, okay, so I'll write 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16, then s by 2. So 1 by 8, 1 by 16, 1 by 32. Yeah. Now what if I cancel out this? So s minus s by 2, so it is nothing but 1 by 16 minus 1 by 16. So it is a bit difficult for me to answer again. It is again creating me a problem. So we'll do in this way. We'll do in another different method. That method is, see, 2 power 1 by 4, 4 power 1 by 8, 8 power 1 by 16. Okay, so can be written as 2 raised to 1 by 4. It is nothing but 2 square 2 by 8. It is 2 cube, means 3 by 16. Okay, so it is nothing but let s equals to, again I can write this thing as 2 power 1 by 4, 2 by 8, 3 by 16. Okay, let s equals to 1 by 4, 2 by 8, 3 by 16, so on up to, if you do by 2, so you will get 1 by 8, 2 by 16, 3 by 32, so on up to. Yeah. So now I will do 1 minus 2. You will take this as a 1, this as a 2. When you do 1 minus 2, you will get s minus s by 2. So what I will do here is, I will use difference method of difference. I will shift this term one step forward. I will write 1 by 4, here nothing. I will subtract this with this, this with this, this with this, because if I do 1 by 4 minus 1 by 8, 2 by 8 minus, there is no connection at all. Therefore I will do 1 by 4 minus nothing. Nothing means 0, that is 1 by 4. Next, 2 by 8 minus 1 by 8 is 1 by 8. 3 by 16 minus 2 by 16 is 1 by 16. The story continues. So 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. It is again a GP. So I can say s by 2 is equals to, first term is 1 by 4 divided by 1 minus r is 1 by 2. So it is nothing but 1 by 4 divided by 1 by 2. So s by 2 is nothing but 1 by 4 into 2. 2 ones are 2 2s are. So 1 by 2. So s is equal to 1. The moment you got s equal to 1, I have considered this as a yes. Yeah, this as a yes. Therefore, it is 2 power 1, s is 1, therefore 2. So option, it is given as a 2. So just 2 will be the right answer. So what I have done is, I took this series in terms of 2. Then I took it as a power m, a power n style. Then I considered only this. Then I did by 2 concept and I reached with my solution. So I got this particular expression as 1 and it is 2 power 1. 2 power 1 is 2. Therefore, value of this expression or value of this pattern itself is 2. Okay, it's there in the option. So like this question you will get in your entrance examinations. So it is one of the very interesting question. So just take care of such questions. I'll discuss another question and let me end up this MCQ session. So it is not that we'll think in only one attempt. We have to think in a different ways so that we will get answer. Okay. Now we will discuss another interesting question. Value of, you take it as a homework, I'll give some clue. Value of S equal to 1 plus 2 by 2, 3 by 4, 4 by 8, 5 by 16 up to infinity is. Okay. They have given option as a 3, 2, 4, minus 1. What is the value of expression up to infinity? It is their question. It's the 21st question. Now, if you observe, there is nothing like 2 power. Okay. We have a series like this. They are all come under a category of spatial series. I'll give some clue. You just take care how to manage. So what we'll do in this thing is, I will write S as 1 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 4 plus 4 by 8 plus 5 by 16 to infinity. Now I'll write by 2. When you do by 2, 1 by 2 plus 2 by 4 plus 3 by 8 plus 4 by 16 plus 5 by 32 plus infinity. This is 1, this is 2. I will write 1 minus 2. So 1 minus 2 is S by 2 only. Now again I will use same technique. 1. I will not subtract this with this, this with this, this with this. So 2 minus 1 is 1 by 2. 3 minus 2, 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 16. Okay. Now it is AR square. So I can say that S by 2 is equal to AR. Look at this. A into R, because A is 1. AR square, AR cube, AR raised to 4. Yeah. So I can say first term is 1. Common ratio is 1 by 2. 1 minus 1 by 2. So S by 2 is equals to 1 by 1 by 2, which is 2. So S equal to 4. Yeah. Option C. Look at the application of such questions. So in the beginning, what we have done is, we have discussed a very elementary level question so that you can make your foundation very strong. And at the end, we have discussed some almost in between. I had discussed almost all questions, but at the end, it's very interesting, very tricky question. So look at that. Okay. So this will come under a category of method of difference. So whatever things I have covered in theory class, same things I have covered in MCQ sessions also. So just you think, what if I not divide by 2, there is any alternate methods are there? Is there any different ways I can solve this problem? You just think. And you think like this also. What if I separate this with this? Exactly. You will get series, no problem. But again, it is difficult to find its pattern. But look at here. If I keep it as it is, if I keep on subtracting 2 minus 1, it is 1 by 2. 3 minus 2 is 1 by 4. 4 minus 3, 1 by 8. 5 minus 4. Next year it will come 6 by 32. 6 minus 5, 1 by 32. So that I can easily predict the pattern. And with this pattern, I can say S by 2 equals to, it is like a infinite GP, right? It is like a infinite GP. AR square, AR cube, AR raised to 4, dot, 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 dot. It's infinity. The story continues up to infinity, so that I can say S by 2 is equal to A upon 1 minus R, where A is 1, and common ratio is 1 by 2. So s by 2 is equal to 1 by 1 minus 2. It is 2. So it is like this, and it is nothing like you have to raise a power, because in this problem it is not given like 2 power 1 plus 2 by 2. Understood? Suppose if they have given problems like 2 power 1 plus 2 by 2 plus 3 by 4 plus 4 by 8 plus 5 by 16 plus so on up to infinity. At this case, you have to consider as it is as a s, and you got as answer as a 4. You need to write 2 raised to 4, and 2 raised to 4 is 16. But luckily in this problem, such thing is not given. Okay, what is given here is only a pattern like s equals to 1 plus 2 by 2. So it is our duty to just respond to that pattern, and that pattern answer is 4. That's it. It is not like 2 raised to 4. It's not like 3 raised to 4. Understood? So we have done this problem in a systematic way. We got answer. Okay. So this is the end of MCQ sessions on sequencing series. All questions what we have discussed is a very interesting, very frequently appeared in the JEE questions, KCET question paper, MHCET, EMA CET and NDA question paper. If you make your foundation strong by solving these problems, you can solve any kind of problem. All you need is your foundation like this problem. So you just manage method of difference also. So method of difference plays a vital role always. Look at why they will do method of difference. What is the use? Because if I won't apply method of difference, I won't get pattern like this. But if I apply method of difference, I'll get pattern like either it is AP sometime or it may be GP. Most of the time, you will get GP pattern only. So that's the reason it is very important to apply method of difference. If you do that method of difference, you can proceed with the solution. Look at these three problems. 2 power 1 by 3, the previous problem, 3 power 1 by 3, 3 power 1 by 9, 3 power 1 by 27. There we manage very simply. So you took this as a power m, a power n, a power, okay. So we do a power m plus n. But in this 2 problem, what we discussed in that last session of MCQ, there we have stuck between the solution. And later we realized that if I divide by 2, just to think, what if I multiply by 2? It's your wish. Take your own interest and try to search what if I multiply by 2 and what if I subtract. Why I have to do only s by 2? Why not s by 3? Why not s by 4? What is the reason behind it? You just think. And you just try to solve this problem so that you can reach with this solution. Okay? You just think. So all you need is your interest. If you have that interest, you can solve all these questions. So these are all the different entrance examinations, MCQs. So, and in this I want to tell you the highlights. The very important is this inequality. Arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. If you done with this inequality, you can solve many questions. So just take care of these questions. Try to solve. Make notes as I told, as I am telling repeatedly. Make your own notes and try to solve. You can solve any number of questions. So that's it from the sequence series MCQ sessions. In the upcoming videos, we will continue with the remaining chapters. So I guess in mathematics we left with the one more very interesting. So we'll discuss with the upcoming sessions. So it is very important. That's it from the MCQ sessions of sequence series. So just don't stick on to only these many questions. Okay, don't stick on to these many questions. So based on this question, there are many questions you can create. If not, at least refer textbook and try to solve this question. You'll get idea. So you take care of all these problems on spatial series and try to solve. You will get ideas. You will get the depth. Okay, don't stick on to these many questions. So it is like solving 100 questions. Okay, because they are all very interesting questions. Rest all you can amazing. So whichever is very simple, I have not discussed in this session, which is difficult to solve, that only I have discussed in class. So similar question, you just take care. That's it from the MCQ session of sequencing series. That's it the end of a sequence series chapter along with MCQs. So we are done from mathematics department. The confirmation is sequence series chapter with MCQs comes to an end. Thank you very much. Take care.